Hello everyone and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today we are watching Morlat in his Kamikaze R, a premium Japanese tier 5 destroyer. He's on the map New Dawn in a standard battle, and it's a tier 6 battle. So the Kamikaze R was a reward for an event where you could collect pearls by completing some in-game missions. And it's pretty similar to a Kamikaze. Comes with 3 double-barrel torpedo launchers, which have a 7-kilometer range, which is quite nice. And it's a good tier 5 ship. Now this replay was sent to me by Morlat, and it's also uploaded on Warships, so I'll put the link to that as well. And it's pretty fun game, so I decided to make a video about it. Now here in the beginning of the battle, Morlat is going to an aggressive forward position, which is good in the destroyer, can hopefully spot enemies who come down this way. And well, the friendly team seems a little bit undecided yet. There's not really sure what exactly the plan is here yet. Guessing there might be some ships going north and some ships going here to the right. Let's see how it turns out. Now the first enemies are spotted. There are some cruisers aggressively pushing down here. There are some planes. They can be dangerous. In a destroyer you don't want to be spotted by planes. Morlat has turned his anti-air off, so he doesn't want his anti-air guns to give his position away. And seems like the planes haven't seen him, which is nice. You have planes circling above you. There isn't really much you can do as a destroyer, and if he would get spotted, all those ships would fire at him. I mean, he has smoke ready, but it's not a situation you want to be in. So there is a battleship behind. The cruisers are already in a pretty aggressive position. Now there is, well, an okay friendly force moving down there. So he does have quite a bit of fire support. I'm not exactly sure what this friendly battleship is doing. He's probably a bit too aggressive because his support is taking a safer route. The second friendly destroyer is, well, I think it's a decent spot. Might have been nice to have someone scouting over here, but they only have 2 destroyers, and someone covering this middle area might also not that bad. And Morlat is moving in an ambush position. He can use those islands here to hide behind and hopefully torpedo someone. Now this Cleveland is getting aggressive, and it's probably the first target. Looks like this Cleveland isn't moving that fast, so he probably doesn't have a chance to avoid those torpedoes. Morlat is using smoke. No reason to take a risk here. The Cleveland guns can be devastating, and yep, a successful ambush. Now there is a Congo coming this way. So far he is safe in his smoke, but this smoke won't last forever. And this Congo is probably in a position to spot him once the smoke is gone. And there are still a lot of enemies here, so he's currently waiting for his torpedo reload. He probably wants to kill the Congo before smoke runs out. Also try to retreat, but yes, this Furutaka is also coming down this way, and the Congo might just end up behind this island in time. Now he is spotted here. He launches the torpedoes, I guess, towards the Furutaka. Remember, in a replay you usually can't see who is targeted at the moment. And this Furutaka, I don't think he's even trying to avoid, so he's probably dead. Oh, the Congo opened up fire. The secondaries are blazing away. But this Congo is behind an island now, and yeah, that should give Morlat some decent cover. Yeah, he is unspotted again. Oh, those torpedoes might... Oh no, they disappeared. Was hoping he'd hit this New York as well. But sadly didn't happen. Now this has already been a great position for Morlat so far. There was really no enemy who truly challenged him here, so he could just hide behind an island and ambush the enemy ships. Seems like the New Mexico is the next candidate. There are only 3 battleships left around here, and those battleships, yeah, they don't really have such a great time against the destroyer. Also, thankfully, the enemy carriers are not using their planes to spot Morlat. And hey, I think he'll get the New Mexico here. 4 hits. 6 hits. But he survived. Now he is a bit too close, and the New York has spotted him. His torpedoes are reloaded. There is a friendly drop on the New York, so maybe that will take care of her. But Morlat decides to just go in. He fires another salvo at the New Mexico. He took a big hit. The engine was damaged, his ship was set on fire, but he immediately repaired it, and well, the New York might have survived the airdrop, but Morlat got him, and oh, the New Mexico. He had 2 hit points, but he flooded. Very nice double strike here. And Morlat barely survived encounter. Oh, he's spotted again. But there goes the Congo. So, yeah, he's safe. Now the team has also won this engagement in the north by now, and the friendlies are, well, following up here. So, team is pushing from all sides, and yeah, I mean, this is a very decisive victory, I guess. Now, Morlat is using smoke here because there are planes coming, and at 970 hit points you really don't want to take a dive bomber strike. Those planes are a bit late to the party. If they would have been here before and would have spotted him, he would never have been able to ambush all those ships. But thankfully for him, the carriers were busy somewhere else. And I guess the carrier is... I'm not sure. Oh, he is circling. Yeah. There are friendly fighters incoming, so friendly carrier is helping Morlat out here and can probably drive those torpedo bombers away. Now he can move again and probably attack those carriers. Oh, there is only 1 friendly fighter, and if there was a strafing run from the enemy. Well, I guess so much about not being spotted. Now in a destroyer you shouldn't have too much trouble avoiding a torpedo bomber strike. Although, I mean, you can always get unlucky. And there are the dive bombers. Dive bombers are a far bigger threat. At this point you should probably turn your anti-air back on, because if you're spotted anyway, you might as well take a few shots, even if your anti-air is crap. Would also now use his guns and shoot his Independence. If you set her on fire, not sure if these torpedoes will hit. I think he might get away in time. But yeah, if you can set the enemy carrier on fire with your guns, he can't recover or launch new planes. And yes, unfortunately, the Independence was too fast. I mean, not shooting your guns gives you an easier time to get unspotted again, but at this point, I think just shooting those carriers with high explosive would be the best course of action. But this game is pretty much won already anyway. Secondaries of the carriers can actually be dangerous if you are at 970 hit points, but well, Morlat gets close, and I guess he just wants to make sure his torpedoes hit. And they do hit. That's the win. Now let's take a look at the results. Morlat managed to get 2100 base experience in a tier 5 battle, which is pretty nice. And I think it was a very nicely played game. He went in an aggressive position with his destroyer, he spotted for the team, he found a good place to ambush the enemies, and then he just torpedoed them one at a time, or well, maybe two at a time. And yeah, his team aggressively pushed on both flanks and they just kinda steamrolled the enemy. So, very nice battle. He could have used his guns in the end, I think, just to set a few fires, but it didn't really matter. Got himself Kraken and high caliber, double strike and 3 devastating strikes, 18 torpedo hits, 15 floodings. And yeah, he managed to get in a tier 5 battle like 144,000 damage. That's certainly amazing. So I enjoyed watching this game, and yeah, I hope you did as well. See you guys next time.